Hello again and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time. So, the 8th of November a new game was released on Steam. It's called Assetto Corsa. It's a racing simulation game and it's early access. So that means you won't get the full game, but you pay the price for the full game and you do get to play it earlier. Something like in public beta or a demo or something like that. Whatever you want to call it, they're calling it early access. Fair enough, really. So this will be a somewhat comparison. At the end of the video there will be rFactor 2 versus Assetto Corsa. This is because this is the only two new generation racing simulation games that have come out, and I want to set them up against each other on the same track with almost the same car and just see how it looks. So the early access of Assetto Corsa, what do you have here? You have a career mode, or no, you don't. Actually, it's not available yet. I guess they will try to get it in the early access on a later update, but it might even have to wait to the full version to get the career mode. Fair enough, really. You do not have a modification mode either, but you do have special events and main menu as you are in now, or as you see now. I'm in it, you're not. The startup screen was not available to record, so yeah, you didn't get to see that. It's pretty nice though. You have the statistics, and yeah, I only driven one car on one track, so it's not much to see. So that's my favorite car as well. And news, no news yet. Name, you can edit your name and nickname and where you're from. When you start the game, you do get your Steam nickname, and you do not get your Steam country, so you are just from somewhere on the planet Earth. Pretty nice touch indeed. And yeah, nickname Pinky, I love pink cars. General settings, tooltips, it's a good thing if you're new to the game. After a couple of times on track, you get fed up of it and you want to disable it. It's enabled by default, actually. Good thing. Control settings, wheels, and as you can see, I'm having my foot on the throttle right now. No more throttle for me. And yeah, a configuration wizard, you should probably use that before you start the game. Actually, there have been some problems when it comes to trying to start the game and not having set up the controls correctly. So you really should go through the controller settings before you try to start the game. You could use a gamepad or keyboard on this game. I would not advise you to do it, but it's your choice. And you can map different shifters, sequential, and paddles, and H pattern, or even more than an H if you want a 7th gear. And the usual brake buttons, headlights, handbrake, and so on that you have in almost every racing game. And advanced, you should probably use some time in the advanced part to set the settings up for your liking. I use a default because I couldn't be bothered to do anything else, but yeah, you really should. You have the audio settings, of course. It's pretty good. It's not just master volume like in Call of Duty Ghosts, because hey, we have decided to use only one volume. You will like it no matter what. And yeah, Kunos isn't like this, and I like it to have the opportunity to change what I like. There is no menu music yet. That's good. At least when thinking of copyright issues on this video. Display settings, resolution 640x480. No thanks, and I don't think anyone uses that anymore. If you have a screen that only can use that resolution, I feel terribly sorry for you, but I won't give you money to buy a new screen. I mean, I need my money myself. And I use a single screen and 1920 1080. You can render in single, triple, and Oculus Rift. It's a great thing to see Oculus Rift here already in the early access. I would like to try it, but I don't have it. So, and if anyone have it, please upload a video and I will watch it. I will truly enjoy it. And then you have the usual suspects of settings. Motion blur, I don't like it in racing simulations. I do like it in grid, dirt, flat out, and those arcade racers, but not racing simulation. It's not that I have an issue with the motion blur, but it adds a gimmick that I don't like. It's men like it, I don't, and it costs frames per second, and I don't like that either. You can disable HDR, not enable, or it's enabled by default, but you have to check it to disable it. Italians settings, yeah, they're a bit special, like the French or something. And units and reflections, all the usual suspects as I said. And then you have a replace, but you don't have a replace, or I don't have a replace. I saved 3, but I did. Yeah, I saved a 3. I saved 3 replays. So, oh, I love this language. Or I love languages. I love to talk, but I don't do it very well. Yeah, but I don't have anyone available, even though I saved. So, yeah, you can drive, and that's the point of it. You can drive practice and challenges, and yeah, favorites. You drive a favorite. You could drive a race or online, but that's not available yet. Time of day, every hour when the sun is up. There's no night here yet. And time of day, yeah. And temperature, I want to say temperature, it's fair enough. I guess it will also affect track temperature and also the grip. I haven't tested yet, but it should. Time multiplayer doesn't do the squat yet. And then you have the realism custom, gamer for noobs, racer for one who wants to be good but struggles, and pro for ones who actually do some league racing. 5 tracks: Imola, Magione, Monza, Silverstone, and Vallelunga on different. No, you don't have the different layouts yet. No, just one layout. There are actually 11 cars. I have to count them. So yeah, Albert, old M3, new M3, a GT version of the M3. Set for a Ferrari. Yes, they do have the Ferrari license. There will be more Ferraris in the game. Awesome. KTM X-Bow, track day car. Oh, my old trusty Lotus. 1967 Lotus, Jim Clark and Graham Hill. Lotus Elise from the Trek preview, and Lotus Exceed, and the Formula Albert. And that's basically it on the menu. So I would just advise you now to lean back in your chair or sofa or bed or floor or whatever you sit on and in and around or with or something. Relax and enjoy one lap on Monza in the old Lotus, and I'll round up this little podcast reviews comparison video after that lap. And to conclude this video, we have a comparison: rFactor 2 versus Assetto Corsa, Brabham versus Lotus, just like the real life in 1967. So the prices for the game then: Assetto Corsa £30, $40 and €35. This is an early access price. It will get more pricey when the full version is out. You also get DLCs for Assetto Corsa, which will cost money. rFactor 2 $44 for 1 year subscription, $12 per year after that, and that's only for multiplayer. Single player is free, or you buy the game and then single player is lifetime, or you can buy a lifetime subscription, $85, multiplayer all the time. rFactor 2 does also have a refund policy. If you're not happy with the game within the first 7 days, you can ask for a refund and you will get your money back. But really, if you're a racing simulator fan, you should buy both, support both Easy and Kunos, because we actually do have two great simulators these days. And I think that was it. Feel free to share the video if you want, feel free to subscribe if you want, and yeah, I'll be happy whatever you do. Really, I will. So, I hope I see you next time. I really do. Goodbye!